Welcome back to another Solidworks tutorial. For this part, we'll be drawing the base plate drawing. That's what the drawing looks like and all the dimensions. And we will go ahead and get back into the model. So we just extrude that. We have to kind of try to sketch this L-shape thing. And let's see, kind of draw that. So obviously it's not 100% yet. We have to add some dimensions. That's a half. And this should be equal to this. And dimension here is also a half. And overall length 7. And let's just kind of add a relation and bring this to the center right here. Coincidence. And what's missing? This height. Height is 1.5. And we just need to set this one and this one equal. Okay, and the placement of this, we can just snap that to this plane, collinear, and there, it's snapped. Make sure there's not any fillets or anything weird that we have to add in. No, I don't see anything. So let's sketch that. Mid-plane. How wide is this? 3 inches wide. Hit the check, and there's the first step of your part. And then we've got a whole bunch of holes drawn on this. These holes, let's start with the ones up here. Hole wizard, and those are 3/8 24 tapped holes. So there, you look around and you'll find straight tap, and reset the hole. And we set 3/8-24. So 3/8 24. It'll be cosmetic thread through all, right? Yes. And position, just go ahead and bring it over here and bring the other one over. And there's no center to center. How interesting is that? So we'll just eyeball it here again, and let's just say 2 inches, and that'll bring it equal. Okay, and then just hit the check. So something I did to kind of get into some more advanced features here for this whole, I created a relationship with using equations. So if you come up here to the top and you go to Tools, Equations, I created a global variable called hole C to C, and it was supposed to be 4 inches from center to center. And these two relationships down here, this is your first hole, and this is your halfway point dimension, and this is your center to center dimension shown in the in the hole positioning. So here we've got that overall dimension is the global variable hole to C, and in the halfway I did hole C to C divided by 2, and that way you can modify this one global variable. And so that's just one advanced feature. Alternatively, you can still be and see, you can have just your dimension shown and just kind of to have it in the middle, to be center to center equally, and just set, one dimension like this and one dimension like that, and it locks in place. But if you see the summation symbol, that means there's an equation going on, which means that you can't edit these dimensions. It's set through through the equations. So that was just one way to generate dimensions in the tool. So we'll go on to the next set of holes. We've got these holes that cut through the legs, and they don't really define if they're drilled holes or not drilled holes. So we could just do extruded cuts. It might be easier. And we'll do a circle and mirror that entity on this axis. Come on. Mirror it about this axis. And set the two holes equal to each other. And we can set, here we have center to center, and this dimension from here to here is 1. That can't be right. It's not from there. It's from the bottom. So, come on, get out of the way. From here to the bottom is 1. And dimension from here to here is 1.5. And just make sure that, oh yeah, we forgot to set diameter. So these were supposed to be 1/2 inch. And that's it, that locked. And hit the check. And they just need to be up to next. And hit the check. There's your 2 sets of holes from that surface. You'll do it again down here. Selecting that, we'll do extruded cut. There'll be another 2 holes. And you'll do exactly what you did up there. Mirror them about this axis. Set them equal to each other. And then center to center is 1.5. And the dimension from the center to the top, the center to the top. Come on. Give me the dimension. There we go. It's 1. And hit the check. Up to next. And hit OK. And there's your through holes. And finally, we have an extruded hole up here. We can draw that right on the center. And that's 1.75. And that's it for that hole. And it'll be next, hit the check, and there's all the features. We'll just go through one more time, verify, believe we have everything. So we can just save this, and we're ready to make the drawing. Oh, real quick, let me check. Yes, alloy steel. Let's go ahead and add material. Edit material, say alloy steel, hit apply and close that. Let's make sure our properties are entered in. So we'll try to make sure our properties are entered in for creating the drawing. So we've got a description, we've got material, weight, unit measure, drawn by, and drawn date, and we said scale would be coming from the other. Okay, so I believe I have everything. So material, weight, mass, description, CPC, units measure, drawn by, and drawn date. Hit OK, save that, and then now you can create your drawing using your template. And we've got a side view, a front view, and some other views. So let's see, front, there's a top, and then there's this view. Okay, so that's, I mean, you can show the projected, it doesn't hurt. And we'll start showing all the dimensions. Let's try that again. Tire model. There we go. Okay, so if you click on model items and tell it the source is the entire model, it'll automatically populate all your dimensions in this view. So we had 7 inches there. We had this 1/2 inch thickness here, and that leader should be horizontal. We have the 1/2 inch there, and this 1.5 here. Or any other things. I mean, it's kind of recursive at this point, but we can show it. That dimension. And we need to show all the holes. So that just needs to get out of the way. How do we show, let's see, that one's center to center. Come on, give me the center. Here we go. And you just come in here and edit the dimension text and say 4 times. Hit the check. And our leader needs to be horizontal and pointed on the outside. And there's also this reference dimension here. So you can use the center line feature to give you the axis of the holes. That was not the center line that I meant to do. I need it for that one, that one, that one. I will do that up here as well. Just that one. Okay. And get out of center line. Just draw the line for the center line for center circle, a little bit extended out. And then now we can start dimensioning center line of those holes. Come on. Center line. Custom text. And just show the center to center dimension here. Actually, this view is quite cluttered now, so let's go to this view and do a center to center there. And we'll show the width here. And we'll show the diameter of this hole. And let's see, what else are we missing? There needs to be a hole call out. So, oops, clicked on the wrong thing. Hole call out. And let's try to, okay. So you can't really do it on the dotted line, but if you actually select the hole itself, it'll give you the hole diameter and the thread. So we actually don't need the hole diameter. We just need it to tell us 2 times 3/8 24. So number, we can get rid of this diameter stuff right here, and we're just editing what the text will show. And we've got, there's the thread class. We don't actually have to say that. And it should just say UNF tapped hole. And that's it. There's our call out for the holes and all the dimensions we were trying to show. And finally, we just need to make sure that everything's populating. And I can see that it's not quite. So again, we'll just fill in pounds here. Make sure our property is linking. Drawn by. Our scale is current document sheet scale. Hit OK, check. Make sure that our sheet scale was right, so 1 to 2. Hit the check. There's all the information we needed, and you're ready to go. You can save this drawing and save all, save, and you're ready for the next step. Thanks for watching, and make sure you like and subscribe for more content.